We have some different but still pretty big news revolving around the Calgary Flames. They have extended their broadcast contract with Sportsnet and Rogers and will continue to broadcast games on TV in the Flames region. This is pretty big news because it just guarantees that it stays local, which is great for fans within Calgary, isn't great for fans outside of Calgary, but we will get into all of that and more in this video. But first, I want to welcome you to Flames Digest. I'm Mark Griffith. If you're new around here and you love the Flames, make sure you subscribe because only 20% of the people watching are subscribed. So if you want to stay up to date on all the latest news, updates, reports, and rumors revolving around the Calgary Flames, then make sure you join the fastest growing community of Flames fans on the internet. We would love to welcome you to the Flames Digest family, but let's dive right into this new Flames TV deal. Yes, they have been broadcast on TV on Sportsnet since the late 90s, and that will continue into the mid-2030s. Now, personally, I've grown up in Calgary, Alberta, born and raised in Calgary, and I've always watched the Flames on Sportsnet, so to continue that trend, it's not too bad for me as an actual Calgarian. But let's see here. Sportsnet and the Calgary Flames announced 11-year broadcast partnership extension. And that is literally just the latest news of today. I know it's a little bit different. Usually we're talking about, trade stuff, free agency, the actual team. But no, now we're talking about the broadcast rights, which was cool. It was something new to talk about for sure. So let's get into this article a little bit here. This is as of today, April 26th. Sportsnet and the Calgary Flames today announced a new agreement for Canada's #1 sports network. Okay, way to beef yourself up there, Sportsnet. To continue as the team's exclusive regional broadcast partner for 11 more seasons. Since Sportsnet's inception in 1998, Sportsnet has been the home of the Flames regional broadcast, and this new long-term extension ensures that Flames regional broadcasts, how many times can you say regional broadcasts in one paragraph? The Flames regional broadcast will remain on Sportsnet through to 2035. Yes, I will be an old man by then. I will be 35, 36 years old by then, by the time the Flames are maybe done with Sportsnet. But no, this is big news for actual Calgarians. I know this kind of sucks for other people because the games get blacked out in other regions. I know there's lots of Flames fans in BC, where I'm actually going later today, but there's lots of Flames fans in BC who do not get to watch these games. They get blacked out, but they get the Canucks games, and then across Canada, more eastern parts, they're blacked out as well. And then down in the States, it's a whole other deal there. You don't really get to see them on Sportsnet at all on TV, but of course there are the apps and all that, and that's why there are the blackouts, so that more people get the app. And I totally understand the business scheme here. It does suck for people outside of Calgary, but this is big news for the Flames themselves as they continue to be broadcast on TV locally, and that will hopefully, get more of the actual city interested in the Flames. If you're just flipping through the guide and you see a game's on, chances are you're going to go on and then they'll become your favorite team. That's how it was, for me as a kid. Well, not really. I was kind of just born into being a Flames fan. That's all I can remember. But this is obviously some pretty big news. Sportsnet has been providing Flames fans with the very best content and coverage of our team for many years, and we are thrilled to extend our broadcast relationship for 11 more, said Flames president and CEO John Bean. Our partners at Sportsnet know the game and are as passionate about hockey and the Flames as our fans. We are proud to have a broadcast partner that is so committed to our brand and presenting Flames hockey to our loyal fans. The Calgary Flames have been an important part of Sportsnet's programming for 25 years, and we look forward to continuing this partnership for many years to come, said Greg Sanson, president of Sportsnet. A big thank you to Flames chairman Murray Edwards, team president John Bean, and everyone throughout the organization for trusting us to be the destination for Calgary Flans. Calgary Flans? Are they cakes? No, we're people. We're fanatics. But no, this is clearly a mutually beneficial agreement between the Flames and Sportsnet. Sportsnet will gain a lot more viewers out of this. Flames fans, they'll get a lot of coverage for it, so the Flames themselves will hopefully gain more fans and just have more people interested in the Flames. So it does seem like a good deal for both ends here. And it's great too, because hopefully Rick Ball will continue to call the games. I know he is beloved by pretty much every single Flames fan. I don't know a single Rick Ball hater. I mean, potentially the color commentator could be switching up within that time frame, but how many cups are the Flames going to win before 2035? I'm thinking Sportsnet will be calling at least 5 Stanley Cup wins and Stanley Cup parades within the city of Calgary. But either way, this is a great deal. I'm glad that it's happening. And personally, as someone who does still live in Calgary, I'm excited to continue watching the Flames for another 11 seasons. Now let's get into the Wranglers are playing game number 2 of their opening round series against the Tucson Roadrunners, and that game will be tonight. If the Wranglers win, if they do win the series, it is just a best of 3, and they are up 1-0 after the 2-0 victory they had a couple nights ago. Dustin Wolf was amazing. This one, again, will be at 8 p.m. Mountain Time, and you can catch it on AHL TV. Man, we're just hyping up all of the broadcast outlets at this point. But like I said, very big game here. If the Wranglers do win, they do move on, which would be pretty crazy since all of the games will be away. If they do unfortunately lose tonight, they will play again on the 28th, which is Sunday, in a winner takes all. But the Wranglers will try to avoid that tonight and just get the W here. It should be a very exciting game. Matt Coronato, he got a pretty cool empty netter the other night. Hopefully he can pick up his game. The Wranglers do need the offense to do a lot better tonight than they did a couple nights ago. Hopefully Pelche can get it going. Klapka, he got an assist in there. Cole Schwint, very good goal. Obviously the prospect who came over in the trade with Florida for Matthew Tkachuk. He came along with Huberdeau and Weegar and played in the NHL a little bit this season. It was good to see him get a goal. Hopefully he can score more tonight. I really hope the Wranglers can show that they are an offensive team as well as a good defensive team. It should be very exciting. I will be on the road for that one, heading out to BC, but I'll still try and watch the highlights when I can, and obviously I'll keep you updated on how the Wranglers are doing. Now let's get into kind of something different as well here, some book talk. Now we don't often talk about books here on Flames Digest, but believe it or not, I actually do love reading books, especially sports books, and we have one as Flames fans to look forward to. Now, it may more so be for, Leafs fans. We don't have to talk about that, but either way, Nazem Kadri is coming out with a book in October, and it is called Dreamer, My Life on the Edge. This was Kadri himself saying this on Instagram. He said, "It's been nice to reflect on how things have gone thus far. A lot of details you're not going to want to miss. Full disclosure," with a laughing face. "Absolute blast being able to put my career in perspective with the help of some great people. You're going to enjoy this as much as I did." That should be a great read. I believe it's on pre-sale. Pretty much I'm just advertising everyone's stuff for them today on this episode. Please sponsor me, Nazem Kadri. I'd love you. But that should be a great read. I think he definitely has a lot of stories about his time on the Leafs with certain players and maybe especially the media, his time winning the cup with the Colorado Avalanche, and then of course coming to Calgary. Hopefully there's a little bit of stuff about the Flames in there. I'm sure there will be, but super, super cool, and I'm looking forward to that. Now let's wrap up this video with the comment of the day. And this one, it was just kind of lighthearted, kind of just nice to read, and it may not totally affect the Flames right now, but it was still, lightens it up a little bit here. It is from ZMALQP555. That is quite the username. "It's great to be a winning team, double the joy. When they play well, it's still a lot of fun watching them doing their best." Now, whether you're talking about the Flames here, talking about the Wranglers here, I completely agree. It is always fun to watch a winning team. But even if they're just playing well, like the Flames did through some of those games towards the end of the season, it is so exciting to watch, and it's just positive vibes. And this offseason, the vibes really are just great. So much better than they were last offseason. Last offseason, we all just wanted to crawl into our holes. Pause. But this offseason, it is a lot better, and it is a lot of fun. And hopefully, whether you're talking about the Wranglers here, and it is fun to watch them win, hopefully that can also continue for the Flames going into next season. Whether they're a playoff team or not, hopefully there is some exciting hockey to watch. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe if you like what you saw here today, and have a wonderful start to your weekend.